Sarah Badhart-Bull asked AIM to help her get a conviction in the racial murder of her 21-year-old son, Wesley Badhart-Bull. A meeting in Custer went wrong when two cops began to beat her, launching the Custer riot. The riot lasted nearly an hour. 2 cop cars were overturned and an abandoned building nearby was torched. 30 arrests were made, 19 were released on low bail. Sarah Badhart-Bull and AIM leaders were kept in jail and were charged with arson, burglary, and malicious damage to a public building. At a meeting in Calico Hall, Oglala Lakota women elders decided that a symbolic stand would be made at the mass grave site at Wounded Knee. They asked that the warrior spirit wake up again.
We set up camp in Wounded Knee and start taking statements from people who were being beaten, who were being abused, and a couple of days later, we could hear these APCs moving in, and we didn't know what they were until the next morning, and we were surrounded by the feds and marshals.
The U.S. provoked violent confrontations in the BIA takeover and the Custer riot, and in the 71-day Wounded Knee occupation, ultimately forced traditional Lakotas and AIM that were demanding justice to pick up arms to defend themselves.
I think that they most definitely want to destroy a nation if it will not subdue to the living conditions of a so-called reservation, and those that do not want those kinds of conditions for their children or for themselves, then I think that they definitely are out to destroy that concept of freedom.
Murders, beatings, and everything else, firebombing of homes, drive-by shootings.
We're trying to do our job, which was a very difficult one, on the reservations. We did that the best we could, and I'm sure we had some missteps, but our heart was pure and our work was good.
The weaponry that the Indians had was equal to or greater than what we had in the FBI.
And what did you have?
Well, we had pistols and rifles and shotguns. I didn't even have an automatic weapon. We didn't carry automatic weapons.
Did they?
Yes, yeah.
Did they have a lot of them?
Yes.
Did they give you anything besides the intelligence, that is, information about AIM? Did they give you any physical items at all?
Well, I know they, one time they gave me some armor-piercing .357 Magnum ammo. There, in case, they're in a brick building or something, or they're expensive rounds. You don't get them anymore. They only go to law enforcement people.